Hello and welcome to this edition of Startup Academy. My name is Griffin, startup mixologist, and today I'm going to be talking about team development as it relates to your startup. Here's the thing, in our society today there is a myth being perpetuated that single individuals are creating companies, that they are achieving great things. I want you to know right now that no one single individual has ever achieved anything of greatness, or maybe even anything, without a team, no matter what that is. In particular, with a startup, a team is an essential component of your success. And at the heart of that is the creation of a core team. This core team is made up of 3 different specific skill sets. And I'm going to propose that you can only be good at one of these. So as I'm talking about this, be thinking about which one is is the area that you are most beautiful at. And that is a financial manager. This is very different than an accountant. This person understands how to take your product or service and increase your revenue, understands how to reduce your expenses, and help you drive towards increased profitability. So financial manager, key and critical component, and actually someone who is quite difficult typically to find and identify as a team member. The other person is an individual who is good at promotion and sales. That is, they can get the market and customer base fired up about the product or service that you're selling and get them to buy your product or service. The other person that's critical to your core team is the ideator, the inventor, the person who comes up with the ideas for the products and services. And again, the key thing here to keep in mind is you can only be good at one of these things. It's very rare that anybody is good at 2 of them. That is, it is a core strength, but it never is possible for someone to be excellent, beautiful, or phenomenal at all 3. So the proposal that I have here today and how we go about building startups is by focusing on which one of these 3 is your key core strength, and then build your team around it. Go to your friends and family, go to associates you know, find people who can fill these voids within your core team and bring them on board so they can be part of building your startup. Once you have a core team in place, you're going to need a number of other different talents and skills to fill your team and the voids within your business to help grow it and accelerate its success. And that can include designers. Everybody needs designers for marketing pieces, for websites, for any kind of brochures or marketing pieces that you'd be creating. Also, web. You need somebody who's good at developing websites, supporting you to update your social media, any campaigns you may have. More and more use of the web is going to be critical for any success of any business today. You also need a lawyer. Now, when I talk about a lawyer, I'm talking about a partner. So lawyers, you're looking for a lawyer who actually is going to help advise you. It's not looking out for exactly what is the worst case scenario, but hey, here are a number of different options. If you do it this way, this is high risk, but guess what? You might get bigger returns. So when you look for a lawyer and you start interviewing those people who can help you legally, make sure that you're looking at them as a partner and a team member, not just someone there to help make sure that you stay out of trouble. You're also going to need PR. Every company needs it, and a PR person or a PR team is going to be essential to help you understand when to release your company story out into the marketplace, how best to position it, and how to message it. You're also going to need an accountant to keep you out of financial trouble. Again, very different than your financial manager, but that accountant should be working closely with your financial manager as you grow your company. You're also going to constantly be needing to do research. And research is an important component to making sure you're listening to your customer, listening to your market, understanding what their feedback and what they're saying so that you can adjust your product or service to meet their needs and increase the value of your business. You're constantly going to have to be doing sales, increasing sales. Some businesses require more sales forces than others, but sales is an important piece, and I would propose that everyone on your team is selling. You're also going to need someone who is a banker. Now, this is really important. You want your banker to be your partner. This is not about just using your banker as a passive relationship where you deposit money, where you get loans. This is about getting a relationship with your banker so that they are supporting your business growth, that they are there to help you understand opportunities that you may not see. These are just some examples of team members you'll need beside your core team. And then wrapping all of this is an advisory board. And these advisors are people who are specialists, executives, in some cases retired executives, CEOs, marketers, distribution specialists, government specialists, people who understand how to work with the government. More and more businesses are requiring some kind of relationship to government, and whether that's local, state, or federal, or international for that, and then finding other entrepreneurs who can get involved and be part of your team. So when you put this all together, you can see that to create a successful startup, it requires a pretty dramatic team. You know, and within 1, 2, or 3 degrees of separation, you can tap people to be part of your team. There's nothing you can't accomplish when you bring together a team. My name's Sean Griffin, Startup Mixologist. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next episode of Startup Academy.